Good morning. So today we're going to do creative and descriptive writing. We're going to look at sentence variation. But before we start that, we're going to look at proofreading, which is the most important part of any learning and writing. So if you look at the errors in the following statement, I went to the shops, which is something I did every Saturday, and bought a bottle of lemonade, a packet of peanuts and some fairy cake, even if no one else cared it was my birthday. That is full of errors, isn't it? It's a capital I, went to the shops, comma, which is something I did every day, every Saturday, capital I, and bought a bottle of lemonade and a packet of peanuts. So I'd say comma, which is something I did every Saturday, comma, and bought a bottle of lemonade, comma, a packet of peanuts and some fairy cakes. And probably full stop. Even if no one else cared if it was my birthday, I did. Comma, even if no one else cared it was my birthday, comma, I did. So you can see that it's actually full of errors. Basically, you could correct it in a number of ways, but the point is that that's sort of makes sense, but it's very insecure. So proofreading is something that most people get absolutely wrong. They just don't do it. And I used to write books for a living, and I used to hand in all my stuff unproofread, and now I'm an English teacher. I know how hideously bad news that is. So you should always proofread everything. And give yourself 10 minutes at the end of the exam to do that. So we're going to have a look at sentence structure now, complex and simple sentences. So we're going to see a variety of sentences on the page. I could see some nice, pretty, colourful flowers and nice, fresh green grass. Everything smelled great. It was a lively, beautiful, glittering garden. All the flowers looked like a striking rainbow. Hundreds of birds were singing soft, gentle music from the tall, leafy trees. We quite like that. I'd be cheerful if I got that in from a student. C. As I felt the warm summer breeze press gently across my cheek, I could smell the sweet, delicate, honeyed perfume of the wild roses. Their bright scarlet petals were like tiny flickering flames burning restlessly among the dandelions. Obviously, that's a really, really good sentence, and it seems to have complex compound sentences is in there, and conjunctions and participles. So we've got here some marking on this to give you some sort of idea of how we look at these things as examiners. So I could see some nice, pretty, colourful flowers and nice, fresh green grass. Everything smelled great. That is quite repetitive. I'm sure you can see that. Nice is quite used twice, and very ordinary vocab. Pretty, colourful, green. I mean, it's all right, but you could be a little bit more specific. And the structure is very simple. Everything smelled great. That's a simple sentence. And I could see some nice, pretty, colourful flowers and grass. So very simple sentences. That's band 2. Band 3 would be the vocabulary is placed together in a more interesting way, and the writing uses some different devices to make the descriptions more effective. It was a lively, beautiful, glittering garden. Nice alliteration there. All the flowers look like a striking rainbow. That's quite good too, as a simile. It's likening something to something else. And hundreds of birds were singing soft, gentle music from the tall, leafy trees. So, yeah, lots of lovely vocab there. And, yeah, lists of adjectives. So, that's good. Band 4 uses a wider range of vocabulary with words matching each other really effectively and organised together in different ways. A range of descriptive devices have been mixed together. So again, so this is actually using conjunctions, isn't it? As I felt the warm summer breeze brush gently across my cheek, comma, I could smell the sweet, delicate, honeyed perfume of the wild roses. So you've got two things happening at the same time. More complex. Their bright scarlet petals were like tiny flickering flames. So alliteration, flickering flames, again a simile, image, tiny flickering flames. Quite pretty actually. Their bright scarlet petals were like tiny flickering flames burning restlessly among the dandelions. So that's got a wider range of vocab, hasn't it? And it's actually a much more complex. So you can see you need to use my techniques, which are use imagery such as similes, use a list of adjectives. If you go back to my template for the 17 things you need to do to write a good creative writing, this is focusing in on imagery and sentence structure, basically this short video. I hope you find that helpful, and I will do another one for you on how to use sentence structure 3AA, which is no, sorry, 2AA is two adjective sentences, and WAA, so it's weather, action, adverb sentences, but I'll do that in the next video for you to help you. They're sort of templates really, or devices, techniques to help you get through the exam. All right then, I hope you find that helpful. I hope you're enjoying yourself learning English, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. All right then, bye.